Hi and welcome to the RMIT Group Fitness online program presented to you by RMIT Sports and Fitness. My name is Kat and I'll be instructing you through about 30 minutes of HIIT training, this using cardio and weight training today. So make sure you've got some weights ready to go. It's great to have you involved and I really hope you enjoy the class. Let's go. We have our HIIT training today. It's about 25 minutes or so. We are working with weights and without. I'm going to show you lots of options. So if you haven't got a bar, that's okay. If you've got an old crock pot or some cans of beans or fruit or whatever you might have at home, you can improvise and still get a great workout. A couple of the moves that I've got, I'll also alternate if you've got a bar from plate to bar so that you know that you can alternate between certain pieces of equipment for each of the moves. We're going to work 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We've got 4 rounds in total and each round has 2 exercises. I'm going to show you the 2 exercises before the start of each round. You get 1 minute recovery between each round, so we just keep you going, but give you enough recovery so that you can get a breath, get your drink, and just reset the body and the mind for the next round. I'm going to put a minute 30 on the clock and we're going to start with our warm-up. So with our warm-up, feet outside the hips, we're going to start with a squat. So down and up. I'm going to focus on getting the hips to open up. Drop down the bottom for me and push the knees out. So elbows onto knees, opens up the hips, reach to the ground, lift your hips up and stretch out your hamstrings, and then roll up. We're going to do that again. Drop down into squat, open the hips, reach and extend through the back of the legs. So just getting the hips ready to go. From there, we're going to step back with a lunge. So down and alternating sides. So chest up, big long stride, hips are square. All right, give me a couple more. We're going to go back to our squat. We're going to add a bit of dynamicness to it. So we're going to drop and lift onto the toes. At the top, we push hips forward and we squeeze the glutes. Drop into the heels, onto the toes, onto the heels. So big dynamic move. All right, from there, down to the ground, hands are wide. We've got push-ups, down and up. Our knees to start. Save your strength for the next set. I'm going to get you to go back to your squat and heel lift. You're going to give me 5 of those, and then back to lunges. I'm going to show you the first 2 moves we've got. So, using a bar or plate, we're going to start with squats. So using a plate, sits on the collar, down and up. That's move 1. Move 2, using that plate, we're going to jump over and then quickly turn. Jump and quickly turn. If you don't want to jump over your bar or your plate, you can always jump beside it and still get a great result there. Let's start with those squats. So plate on collar, bar on back, 2 and 1, let's go. Down and up. Knees push out towards second and third toe. Hips go back and down, stopping at knee line. Now I'm not looking for speed, I actually want you to find control. We want to build our strength, so we're ready to add explosiveness in the next move. Stop there. Put the plate down. We're going to jump over or jump beside. Feet outside the hip width. Ready? And go. So we jump and quickly turn. As you jump, land with your feet outside hips. As you turn, the whole body turns as one. So we stay strong and we use our core, using the arms to move. If you don't want to jump, that's okay. Down, heel lift. Great option on the spot. Keep moving 2 and stop. I'm going to use the bar this time, so if you've got a bar at home, you can see what we need to do. Bar on back, feet outside hips. 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. So again, knees track out towards second and third toe. Bum goes back. Knees sit behind toes. Now it's all about timing. We want to load the muscle before we add the explode. That's what's going to help you get stronger today. 2 and stop. Bend the knees. Now if you want to use the bar as an option to jump over, move that plate out of the way. We're on in 3. It's the same as the plate. We jump over. Just a little bit more intense because we've got to lift the feet up off the ground. Over, quick turn. Again, if you don't want to jump over, jump the length and then turn. Jump and turn. So there's lots of great options that you can use. 5 seconds. Keep moving. 2 and stop. Whew. Back to the squat. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Now with that plate on the collar, what it does is it helps you activate your upper back. So we pull the shoulders back and the chest stays lifted. Great way to get the whole body working. We want to avoid tipping. So as we start the fatigue, we start to tip. If that starts to happen, body weight, no plate, okay? Stop there, we're gonna jump. Okay. Hopefully you're starting to feel those legs getting really heavy. 3, 2, 1. Now let's go for distance. So go a little further, and if you can, lift your knees up higher. When you land though, bend your knees to support that drop. Feet always stay outside the hips. And again, not about speed, it's about the way we move. Stop. We're going back to squats. All right. If you're starting to fatigue, no weight. Go with me on this one. All right, let's go. Down and up. Now the arms will keep you lifted like the plate did. But again, if that gets hard, pop your hands in front of you and just focus on looking a meter in front. It's all about the legs. So you want to bend the knees and push through the floor to stand. That'll help you engage every muscle in the back of the body. Stop there. Last time jumping over or across. All right. Last set. Let's see if we can get about 6 jumps in. 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3. Notice I reset every time. Bend the knees and then focus. Where am I going? You got 4 seconds. 3, 2, and recover. 1 minute off. Round 1 done, 3 to go. All right, next one. We have an overhead press, bar or plates. Overhead press, just using the upper body. So if you're using the plate, looks like this. So pressing straight up, back to chin. Same with the bar. Bar starts on collar, presses straight up to the roof. You want to avoid using your legs. Move to a rows. So holding the bar or plates, just outside the thighs, we pull into the belly button. You can do 5 and stand up. You can do a single and stand up. Or you can stay down for the whole 20 seconds. Might get a little tiring, so just think about your lower back, pushing your butt back so you've got your core engaged. If you're using one plate, same position, pull the plate into the body so it stays close. You can also, because we've got even amount of rounds, do single arm rows. All right, overhead presses to start. We're on in 3, 2, and 1. So up and down. Now heels sink into the ground from chin to roof. So you want to keep the body still as you press up. Now aim to keep your elbows in front of your eyes and push right up to the roof. So you get length in the upper back. 2 and stop. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of options with the rows. I'm going to use 2 plates. If you've got 2 plates or 2 cans, you can work with me here. Shoulders back, we tip, we're on. So that's your single row or single arm row. Pull up, pushing your butt back. Plant the heels and pull the elbows into the rib cage. Remember, if you're using the one, it stays close to your body. Really close, because you want to make sure that you're working at engaging your glutes as you pull the plate in. Stop there. All right, another option that you can do if you've got the 2 plates for the overhead press. Pull the arms up, 2 and 1. We go straight up and down. Now, overhead press is really tricky. Most women don't have a lot of upper body strength, so we want to work on building that up. If you need a bit of extra, take your foot back to give your body balance. Now, back heel lifted, it's going to help you lean into front foot to activate the front of the body. Stop there. Whew. Back to the rows. All right, we're on in 3. I'm going to use the bar this time, draw the shoulders back. All right, tipping all the way forward, bringing your chest over the knees, and pulling the bar into the body. Again, run it along the thighs, because that's where you're going to work the safest. As you start to fatigue, what tends to happen is we lift. I want you to reset the hips back and really dig your heels into the ground to work your glutes. Put it down, overhead press. Whew. Little breather, I'm going to use the bar this time. Bar comes up onto collar, 1 foot behind, 20 seconds. Straight up and straight down. So just the same as you did with the plates. Showing you how we can get so many different options with equipment. Using what you've got at home, using what you have close by, and still getting a fantastic workout. Stop there. Whew. Back to the rows. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you got 3 sets to go. All right, can you feel the back of your legs? If you said no, push your bum back further and bend your knees more. Can you feel your upper back as your arms come in and up? If you said no, open the chest and pull your shoulder blades together. You want to overemphasize that pull at the very top of the move. Stop there. Overhead press. You got 2 sets to go. All right, plate at collar, bar at collar, whatever it is, and go. You know, I love weight training because it brings on that sweat. The way we're working is a high repetition, so we want to get the heart rate up. Might not get as high as you would if you were doing just cardio, but all the same, you're working these amazing muscles that it's going to make your cardio work a lot easier. Stop there. Last set of rows, and we recover. All right, we're on in 3, 2, and 1. Now, really important that you listen to your body. Sometimes we just go, well, I'll smash it. But when we smash it, we can end up with injuries. So think about the way you move, getting full range, and then think about the weights you're lifting. Can you get through most of the 20 seconds, or do you need to stop quite frequently? Stop there. We want to get the most out of our training every time we're there. All right, little chill. Again, working push and pull like we did with the overhead press and the row. We're going to hit some deadlifts. So using a bar or using plates. The deadlift is a hinge from the hip. So holding the bar, shoulders back, we tip forward to the knees and then back up again. Making sure that you're pushing your bum right back like you did with the rows and then standing up nice and tall. The other move we have is a push-up. I'm going to add a little core work into this one. Hands are wide on the push-up, knees or toes. I'm going to show you both options. On your toes, we have 1 push-up, knee forward. 1 push-up, other knee forward. You can do the same thing on your knees. Just get up into plank before you drive the knee in quick. We're going to start with the deadlift. So grab your bar or grab your plates. I'll start with the bar. Shoulders back and down. 3, 2, and go. Tip and lift. Pushing your butt back and then pushing through the heels to stand. Now, super important is posture. So pull your shoulder blades together. At the top of the move, think about pushing the chest out and lifting the body up. Stop there. All right, down onto the ground, hands wide, so hands in line with the armpits and back around. Body weight forward, eyes up. 1 push, 1 knee. Down and in. Down and in. Now on the push-up, chest to elbow line. So you want to get that depth and then push up. As you come up, you drive the knee in fast. If it's too much to add the knee, then just regular push-ups are perfect. 2 and 1, stop there. Plenty of opportunities to really push this level. Grab your plates if that's the option. I'm going to show you another way you can do your deadlifts. So holding them together, feet outside the hips or just under, we're going to tip forward. So if you've got a kettlebell, this is the way you can hold it. You might go a little bit lower than you might with the bar, but it's all the same. We're focusing on the hinge, hinging from the hip. So it's not a squat. You want to get your butt to push back all the way behind you. Brace and freeze. Whew. Push-ups. Okay, down to the floor. All right, we're on, let's go. 1 push. Now the whole body moves as 1. So down, up, knee. Now really important, what tends to happen is we try and do the knee and the push at the same time. So down, up, hold, knee quick. That way you can focus on getting up onto your toes and pushing the knee through to work your abs. Boom. Really quick motion to get you stronger in your core. Stop. Deadlifts halfway through. All right. Whew. Dig your heels in. Let's go. Down. Yeah, at home, we're quite limited with what we can lift. But if that's the case, focus on movements. So we slow down the pattern. Down, down, up, up. As you push your bum back, feel the stretch through your hamstrings, the back of the legs. As you stand, squeeze your glutes and feel the relief on the lower back. Recover, push-up position. Oh. There's always one time I'll miss that timer. Let's go. in, down, and up. Now, as you're getting up, lengthen the legs, push. Now, that drive is really quick, so brace your abs to pull the knee in fast, and then push out of that toe. Resetting, always squeezing the glutes and bracing the core. So we encourage power from start to finish. Stop there. Deadlifts. Whew. All right, another option. Shoulders back. All right, not that we're counting, it's the last time deadlifts. Let's go. You know when you're counting the rounds, that it's getting tough. Again, another reason why I like weights. Although we're moving slow, this is the sort of work we're going to feel tomorrow when you can't sit down, and you can think of me. All right, stop there. One more set of push-ups. I'm going to challenge you to one on your toes. Give it a go. I know you can. It's just one. All right, hands wide. Brace your belly, squeeze your glutes. Down, push. Down, and push. Take your time. You might even want to drop to your knees. Do one in between. But we want to finish this to the end. In. Breathe through the movement. You've got 4 seconds to go. Enough for one more. And recover. All right. One more round. We're going to go back to the legs. So I've had a really great combination of legs, upper, upper, and lower. And now your legs. 2 moves. Like our first round, we've got a loaded move and an explosive move. The loaded move, bar on your back, play at your collar. We're going to alternate lunges. So stepping back and in. You can also do it with body weight, so keep that in mind. Plate on collar, down and back, bar on your back, or if you really want to go for a bit more, keep the plate over the head, but you've got to slow it down. So you're working balance and focusing on bending your back knee towards the floor. The second move is a power lunge. It's our explosive move. So we take a big long step back, bend the back knee, swing the arms, switch. Swing the arms and switch. As you land your back leg, bend the knee, and then drive out of the front foot. We're going to start with those lunges. Gee, that time snuck up quick. Ready? Let's go. 20 seconds. Front knee out. Long step back. Keeping your hips square and the belly tight. Your main focus is to keep your back straight. Once it starts to shift, think about your core and put the weight down. 2 and stop. All right. Keep in mind the combination of work that we've done has used a lot of the entire body. So you're going to start feeling tired now. Lunges. Let's go power. Big step. Swing jump. Bend the back knee as you land. Use your arms to swing for height. If you don't want to jump, just a backward stepping lunge with no weight. Again, focusing on bending that back knee. Hips are square. Chest is up. That's what gives you the balance as you're stepping back. Recover. Whew. Back to the lunge. If you're wanting a bit of challenge and you're able to, grab the weight. All right, let's go. All right, down. Pushing through that front foot to reset to center. Now take your time. Again, I don't want to see a million of them done. I want control. Control is where change happens. We activate all those muscles in the body that we need, rest there, to build that strength. If we go too quick, sometimes we miss it. All right, power lunge. Let's go. Now, power lunges are harder because you've got to focus on getting deep. When we move quick, we work the heart, but we're working load here. We want to add that elevation of explosiveness. So really drive the arms up through the air, bend the back knee more, and push out of the ground. 2 and 1. Back to lunges. There was another option that I showed you. Arms overhead. Put them there first. Shoulders down. Let's go. Control. Notice how slow I'm moving. Notice my arms are still. I can see my eye and my arms, my elbows, it's just outside my eyes. So it's keeping them in front of your head. Bend your back knee as much as you can. 3 seconds. Stop there. Oh, power lunge. 3 to go. Again, I'm not counting. All right. Shake it out. Maybe start with the other leg back this time. Go. Up. Now, how low can you go and how high can you get? Show me now. Come on, push. Push, hold there, push. Every time you push, push to the ground, like you want to break it in half. You want to split the floor in two. 5 seconds. Stop, 2 rounds to go. Lunges. I'm gonna go with the plate over my head again. All right, last 2. Let's go. When you step in, keep your knees soft. Give me a mini squat. You're gonna feel that more through your glutes and your quads. Arms are straight, so I'm gonna push them straight up. You wanna hit that roof. Feel your abs work. Your obliques switch on. Your upper back's going, whoa, what's going on? Hold on. Power lunge. Last 20 seconds. Let's go home. Let's do it. All right. Do it. To the end. Do you want a challenge? Swing your arms faster. Move that a little bit quicker. If you can. Remember, challenges are not for everyone. You got to go with what your body says do. 5 seconds. Legs are dead. Let's do it. 2 and 1. Shake it out. All right, let's think about the stretch. Heart rate is pumping. Pop your hands behind your head and just take a few deep breaths in. Breathe in, big deep breath. Breathe out. And by keeping the hands above the head, it's going to stop you from going, you want the air into your lungs. Once you're feeling better, we're going to take balance, quad stretch. Pull the leg in. All right, and the other side. We're going to do the same stretch on the ground. We're going to intertwine it with something else. So if you can, or if you've got a mat or you're on some carpet, awesome, put it down. We're going to set up into hip flexor stretch first. Now keep in mind, this move's not for everyone, so you can take it where you need to. We're going to tuck the hip under, front knees at 90. Pushing forward, that's one part of the move. If you want a little extra to get into your hip flexors and your quads, pull the heel up, make sure it's comfortable on that back knee. Now from here, pull that leg in close to your body and you should feel that same quad stretch amplified. Probably around the hips, really important. We've done lots of jumping, lots of big moves, and we want to release the tension. All right, from there, I want you to bring the foot in, line it up, toe to knee, and you want to push the heel down. From here, you're going to reach forward and push onto the front leg, but keep in mind, you've got to keep the heel down. If your heel is lifting, it's a good indication that your calves might be really tight, and if that's the case, get a calf massage. They're not very nice, but they'll be so good afterwards. All right, other side, set up the hip flexor. The other option you can do if you've got tight calves, get a tennis ball, lying on the ground or sitting on the ground, pop the tennis ball underneath the calf and just press down on that tennis ball. Helps to relieve some tension where it might feel a bit tight. All right, we've done rows and push-ups, so let's think about our arms. Arms come out wide, palms up to the roof, pull the shoulders back so you get this nice stretch across the front of the body. From here, pull the arms behind, open up the chest, and keep your eyes looking upwards. That'll help you stretch more through the chest. Push your arms down, get length around the collarbone, shoulders, upper back, and biceps. And then rotation. So twisting side to side. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your workout. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.